We're asking other countries to think about maybe pumping more oil. Why not just do it here?
Well, to be very clear, federal policies are not limiting the supplies of oil and gas.
Gas prices are really high right now, and we're going to get into that, but Fox keeps sending this reporter to go and argue with the White House press secretary.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
An executive order his
Peter,
first week that halted new oil and gas.
Let me give you the facts here, and I know that can be inconvenient, but I think they're important in this moment.
I'm Jessica Burbank. This is the Young Turks Rebel HQ. And Fox basically said after this that she blew up on their reporter, and they used it as an opportunity to make a bunch of wild arguments, misleading people about what's going on with the price of gas in the United States.
Gas was cheap and it was clean, and then Biden came in and made a mess of all of it.
Fox loves to pretend like Republicans are really great on the economy and Democrats are always the reason gas prices are high. But then Fox fails to report on the actual economics of the situation.
That's $100 to fill up your tank. How do the Democrats survive politically?
So what's really going on? At the start of the pandemic, when Trump was president, we stayed home. We went into lockdown and many people stopped driving. For the first time in history, U.S. oil was valued below zero and oil companies took a really big hit. Many people saw this as an opportunity and bought a lot of oil, and now those barrels are starting to hit the market. There's also a projection that Saudi Arabia and the UAE will increase production. We could see a flood of supply and prices driven down. There's always the risk that a new variant hits and people start staying home and demand also decreases, which also has the potential to drive prices down. Right now, the oil market is in backwardation, which means the spot price for a barrel of oil is higher than the futures price. Typically, we'd expect the price of a commodity to go up over time as the economy grows. But if you were to buy a barrel of oil today, you would pay more than if you agree to buy one 6 months from now. If American oil companies were to increase production, this would mean building new rigs and drilling new wells, and that's a really big risk if prices are expected to fall. And if there's one thing that oil companies care about, it is their profit margins.
Drill, baby, drill.
They were literally cheerleading for American oil companies. Could this have anything to do with the fact that Rupert Murdoch, the chairman of the board at Fox and founder, is also on the board of Genie Energy Company, a gas and oil company headquartered in New Jersey? That's the thing about Fox News, is you don't really have to wonder why they push the narratives they push, because you don't have to look very far for clear connections between their decision makers and corporate interests.
The administration continues to say we have to transition to green energy.
We make the shift to a secure, clean energy future. We are one of the largest producers with a strong domestic oil and gas industry.
In his first year, Biden granted nearly 1,000 more drilling permits than Trump, 3,600 compared to Trump's 2,700.
They're so worried about the left and their climate goals. And the IPCC put out another report today about the climate. We have to worry about the climate. Right now, there are people worried about actual survival of the Western world.
What a wild thing to say when the one thing that guarantees the destruction of the Western Hemisphere is if present trends continue with climate change. But yeah, Fox wants us to pay lower gas prices because they fight for the little guy.